Are we live? Okay, ladies and gents, what up, what up, what up? It's your favorite Asian robot. And today I'm gonna see if I can hit level 100, so... Going for that level 100 on Diablo 4. There we go, tweeting as well. Okay, all good. Start up. So I've got 11 levels to go before I hit 100, and I will be doing my utmost to get those. So let's get started. Boom shakalaka. All right. That's set. Set. Ready. Okay, I need my build guide there. That should be fine. Should be in the keyword. Here I am. Okie day. And I'll open up 3 tabs as usual. Why? Because one is for the Paragon board, which mine is here on Scent of Death. Okay, we should be set. And in order to meet the requirements for the glyph, I need 15 more intelligence, so I should be able to pick up this, and as I go across, we'll pick up that. So that's perfectly fine, and we'll go across there. Okay, the path is set. Now, in terms of the other stuff, I am looking at aspects, legendary aspects, and last but not least, we'll also be looking for ideal stats for stuff. So we're gonna make all that happen. Okie day. Got a whole bunch of goody goods. Oh wow, this is really good. Yeah. Somebody dared say hello to me. What a nerd. What a nerd. How dare they? Hey, River Archer. How's it going? Well, I guess these will be useful for now. Okay, bountiful and beautiful. How's it going, Riverman?
Salutations, one. Come and don the mantle of history's champions. I see.
Oh, I remember this. Prestige Necromancer armor. Thank you, River, for your kind super chat. You are a lovely man, my friend. Okay, now, let's go get rid of sigils we don't need, and we'll use the sigils that we do need. So I think Endless Gates should be perfect. Let's salvage some of the old sigils, yeah? Excuse me. Sorry. Endless Gates. Don't know if I've done that before, but let's go. And how's it going, Roland? I hope your day is good. Now, your general is going to try and hit level 100 today. I've got a new counter below my name. You're actually going to see this counter for different stuff as well. So, Yeah, I know, right? Trying to be as professional. I just added it in today. I want to try it out because I think it might be cool to have some of these little additions, and it's also in preparation for other things. I'm trying to advance myself, you know, be a better streamer. Brick by boring brick. Cause that is where I want to be, yeah. So go get your shovel, and we'll take a deep hole, and we'll bury the castle. Ooh. That's right, I forgot that they had the blood blisters. This is gonna be interesting. Collect animus from the animus carriers. I see. Through this door. Hey Mick, how's it going? All right, we got a Paragon point. Am I taking on followers today or going solo? I'm mostly solo. It just helps me prove my stuff, so I'm chilling. But yeah, for me, I mean, I don't really need anybody. Especially because I'm playing Summoner Necro this season. Yeah, there should be a new patch tomorrow for Helldivers. And you're diving alone today, Mick? Well, hey. Do your best. Until the actual patch hits, you know, not much for me to do. I mean, sure, I could help out the MO, but I think I did my part this morning. Besides, I'm starting to think some folks might need a bit of a lesson, you know? They need to learn what it's like without Super Earth Elite. You don't know what Diablo is, Reptile Man? You live under a rock or something? This homie don't even know what Diablo is. Jesus Christ. Alright, so Diablo is an action RPG. It has a top-down isometric type perspective. So pretty much what you're seeing on screen. This type of game was real popular when it first came out, and Diablo was the only one of its kind, realistically speaking. It had a competitor called Torchlight, but Torchlight never really took off in the same way that Diablo did. It was the competitor, but because it had a more cartoony type atmosphere, Torchlight was less serious, whereas Diablo was very edgy and grimdark, which I think spoke to a lot of people at the time, considering that, you know, the whole gothic phase, emo phase and everything. Darkness speaks to a lot of people. And Torchlight was less about demons and also had like machines, things like that, so it kind of broke immersion a bit, but it was an interesting competitor for what it was worth. Now, Diablo has had several games in its series. Diablo 1, 2, and 3. 3 was considered decent, but also relatively boring. And when it finally, you know, when they all finally like had like a new expansion, which was Diablo 4, they finally made a game that was more reminiscent of their original successes, which was Diablo 2 and 1. So Diablo 3 was kind of like the odd child out. It was successful, but not as successful as Diablo 2. In fact, Diablo 2 remains so successful, they still have Diablo 2 like resurrected, the remastered version of it, and that's super popular. But long story short, you're gonna face the forces of hell, fight against demons, level up a character, and every season you do it all over again. There's a variety of builds that you can try, different skills and different ways to set up your character, which is, I guess, what keeps games like this interesting. But the one thing that everyone has to remember is that ultimately ARPGs are about the grind. But Diablo 4 has done really well because in this particular season, they finally realized that maybe people don't have a lot of time to grind. And so they've gone out of their way this particular season to really make it very accessible to everybody. You know, they've made it like one of those where like almost anybody can get to level 100 kind of dealios. I'm definitely gonna hit level 100 today, you know, and it's a sign that, in fact, I even forgot to take my potion, which will boost my XP. It's a sign that, you know, they understand their market and are gonna do well. Hopefully Helldivers learns a bit from this, because Diablo has truly resurrected itself. It was just another unpopular game that nobody really cared about, but now it's got a serious chance, and I think that it will do well. If it carries on with this particular pathway, of course. Now let me follow the thing again. Yep, okay, this looks about correct. I'm following a particular setup for this Necromancer, and I need to have it perfect, so I'm following along with the build guide from Icy Veins as I go. Diablo was indeed kind of the original Helldivers, because you quite literally dive into hell. So you ain't wrong about that. Well, you could always educate. You could always educate the new divers, Mick. You can go be a trainer if you want. It has definitely come a long way from the horrible Season 1, River. You're right about that. And I think that that's what's cool about it. It has done well. I think that because it has done well, I'm quite proud of it and quite proud of what they've achieved. I've heard of Project Zomboid but never played it, so I can't comment on that, but I believe that thing is on Steam. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's still fairly well played. And considering the player base, yeah, it seems to be doing well. Diablo has way more numbers because they're fully cross-platform. They're like literally everywhere, you know. But either way, stuff like Project Zomboid and the like, I'm sure they have their audience, and that's good. But Diablo is an ARPG, and the competitors are basically Path of Exile, Last Epoch, and Diablo. Torchlight is out of the race because Torchlight has just been absolute, and I do mean this in the nicest possible way, but I'm gonna be real, it's been absolute trasho. Maybe one day if they were actually serious about, you know, their stuff, I'd say fair enough, but they have been nothing but disappointing, and that is sad to me. I hoped they would be more, but they aren't. And their failure is terrible.
give you
I
a
guess
fair
some people
price.
could say that, yeah, it's finally out of beta. But now they're gonna sell us a whole new expansion, so I wasn't too happy with that, but at the same time, could be interesting. Okay, off to Mariner's Refuge now. 2 was good, but it was so long ago, you know, so most people forgot about it. It only took 4 seasons and now they're gonna sell us the expansion, but you know what? People are gonna eat up that expansion, myself included, because the pets. The pets that they finally introduced, I don't know. I think I have some good, like, I think that there might be some good future in Diablo. I'm certainly not gonna be a top tier content creator or anything for him, but I can see some good coming out of this. And I feel like if done well enough, they might actually successfully create something good, but we'll see. Hopefully this kind of thing stays in future seasons as well. All I know is that they built up a lot of goodwill with the casuals, so if they keep that goodwill for the casual crowd, oh, casual crowd's gonna eat this shit up. Nah, I would never get into Project Zomboid. If they want me, they can pay me. I've got, like, I never get into anything old. Unless I've already gotten into it before. The reason for that, Reptile Man, is because there's no point. There's no point in ever getting into anything that is already released or is ancient, because there'll always be established creators. Like, even this, the only reason I even am bothering with it is because I myself enjoy ARPGs like Diablo. Otherwise, I would never bother. If any devs want me to play something, or if people want me to play something, they know my rates, they can ring me up. Because there's new releases, and the new releases are much more important. Establishing yourself as a creator, you have to sort of prioritize that, okay, I'm doing this right now. That means that I can become a creator for it. Never waste your time on old shit. I think D4 will stay good because one thing which D4 has done right, and I will say this as a Last Epoch partner. I'm not a Diablo partner, but I'm a Last Epoch partner. And what Last Epoch did wrong, well, obviously it's not on console, but what Last Epoch did wrong was that there was no skip campaign function. Every time I started a new character, I had to go through the same bloody campaign. Sure, the campaign was really short, but at the same time, I feel that it was left too open-ended. And also, it just wasn't fun enough for me to have to do that shit. So if I'm barreling through the campaign multiple times and without a skip campaign feature, or a fast means of leveling up, they'll fall behind Diablo, whereas with Diablo's seasonal model, once you're done with the season, once you're done with the campaign, you just get in there and go, you know? Which is something, like I said, they've done right. And Path of Exile 2 does look good, sure, but again, Path of Exile is colored by its past. Yes, Path of Exile has its fans, for sure. But what Diablo has done, and I still think that even Last Epoch can't compete, is that Diablo has made things very simple. Their system is so easy to get into that even the new tempering systems and all that, they're really quite easy to get my to get my head wrapped around with, and I feel like I can understand it, you know? So while other games might sometimes have better end games and stuff like that, I feel that Diablo will forever be one of those where it's really, really hard to compete with the end game at the end of the day, because it's just too damn good. It's just too damn different to ever, like, be stopped. And again, they've done such an amazing job here. Ooh, there's my level. There's my level, baby. Level gained. So yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to beat. And I say this as somebody that's been very critical of Diablo, you know, because they flubbed. They flubbed their first 3 seasons. But now, if they carry on with this path, they are going to be very, very strong competitors into the future. And it's going to be hard, even, like, that's why they're actually growing this after the season release. At first, not enough people were coming back. But now they're just constantly growing and growing and growing, and it's crazy to see that, you know? Deep Rock Galactic? Nah, not even a competitor for Helldivers. They have at most 30,000 players. Not good enough for me. Sorry, not sorry. And like I said, I would never play anything old. If they want me, they can pay me. I will happily play it if I'm paid. Now, Mick, come. Please tone down the comments that might be perceived as sexist. All right? Let's be cool. Remember, our community is inclusive and we may get women here in future. Let's make sure they're all, you know, happy and calm. All right? Gotta practice that for the future, Mick. Have I spoken on Elden Ring? Any plans for the DLC? No. I'll tell you why. Everybody's gonna cover it. I have no interest in it. Unless Elden Ring is gonna call me up and pay me and say, hey, listen, you know what? We need you. Then I'll say, okay, I'll do it. But are you sure you need me? You know, I'm pretty sure, like, with Dr. Disrespect and all the people all excited for Elden Ring's DLC, they've got enough coverage. There's no need for me specifically to cover it. Again, unless somebody desperately wanted to see it to the point that they're gonna pay for the Shadow of the Erd Tree and all that, and for me to play it, like, there's no point. I will just leave other people to cover it. And single-player games are completely useless. For any channel like mine, our focus is always... Ooh, Barding of Mount Ariat. Wait, do I already have this? Maybe I don't. Oh, let's go check out my new horse mount armor. But yeah, for Elden Ring, I would love to play single-player games, but I know there's no money in it. There's genuinely no money in it. So it's a tough one. It's a tough sell. There are many successful creators, but that being the case, that is something we have to understand. There are many successful creators. It may not be me. And if I spend the time on it, it's going to be tough. Ooh, this actually looks pretty sick. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'd definitely be good at it. A pal of mine sponsored me the first Elden Ring, which was really cool. I really enjoyed it, but at the end of the day, I'm not stupid, you know? As much as I would love to spend time on games like that, it's not gonna be what pushes my channel forward, and I am well aware of that. As painful as it is to admit, I am not somebody who, you know, will gain from that. Again, it sucks so badly to admit this, but I am just not good enough to gain from that. Because I'm not like one of those people that like can, you know, go full on, no dodge, go around killing stuff. Like, yeah, nah, I can't. It takes a lot for me to learn those types of games, and the more that I try, yeah, the more time that I'll spend on it, and that's time I'm not making money, you know? And I do have to, unfortunately, focus all my efforts on nothing but making that money. So it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. If I didn't have to worry about money, I would do it in a heartbeat, but I do, so. And it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful.
See some steel you need.
Sometimes it makes you feel like you're really missing out, because like you would really love to be able to do that kind of stuff, but then you also know that you can't. And even if you wanted to, it would not go well for you, you know? That is how it is, Yuri. That is how it is. Sure, make official data from Konami. Look, I get it, you know, but come on, we're YouTube, right? And this is the robot community. We gotta put our best feet forward, you know? Well, you might say to me in private, I wouldn't mind, but you know, it's YouTube. We gotta have that, you know, gotta have that respectful perspective. But yeah, anyway, Deep Rock Galactic Season 5. The thing is, Deep Rock Galactic will never enjoy that kind of 100,000 player base. So I'm not even worried about it. Like, I've seen it, but at the end of the day, nah. It's fun enough, but I think the highest it's ever gotten on Steam was 46,000 players. It's just not good enough. They can have their seasons and whatnot, and it's a fun game, but not good enough. People always need something more than that. And these types of games that are fun for a little while, but, you know, nothing more than that. Yeah, no. They don't normally go well. Helldivers was unique. Because most of the time I play games where I can create builds or create content around those builds, loadouts, things like that. But yeah, Helldivers was unique because although I couldn't really do that, I mean, sure, I could tell people what stratagems to take and stuff, but it's not real, like, it's not like full on, like, oh, this particular build, you build your character in this way, you know, it's a bit different to what I normally do, but Helldivers was just so good. It was such an insane breath of fresh air into the industry that it changed everything, you know, it really did. Okay, wait, I need to, how come my counter is not running? The hell? 1 second. There we go. Much better. Something wrong with the volume controls too. Okie day. Everything's okay. Now the level counter is proper. This is one of the things that I wanted to sort out before my other job opportunities. Oh, listen, I've got no doubt that Deep Rock Galactic is good. Me and Kaz played it for like a month straight. You know, when we first got our hands on it, it was great stuff. It was great stuff. I tried it out when it was on Game Pass. I even bought it to keep. It was good. But it just wasn't what we needed at the time. And you know, one thing I gotta say though, Yuri, is that although money talks, here I am playing Diablo with like, what, 15 viewers? Compared to my Helldivers. But you know what? Diablo's fun, and I don't mind. This is like my mental reset. Until the Helldivers patch drops, this is gonna be a very, very important mental reset for me. Hey, listen, I don't mind playing old games as long as I'm paid. You know, so if somebody came up to me and said, would you play Baldur's Gate 1? I'll say, sure, if my PC can, if it'll run on my PC and I can actually stream it on OBS, sure, buddy. But they know my rate, so they'd have to pay for the hour, every hour. I'm willing if they got money. Yeah, you weren't, Paul. I actually am surprised. I assumed that we'd get more, but you were right. We actually didn't. We barely got to 75, and that's kind of disappointing. Like I said, I expected more, but oh well. Them's the bricks, eh? Would have been nice if we had more. My rate, River, is not $10, my friend. My rate would be about 8 to 9 times that per hour. But sure, Stardew Valley, no problem. But for 10 bucks, ain't no way, man. I'll stick with Helldivers, thanks. I'd be making more money. Appreciate the thought. Oh, and by the way, the rate would be in USD too. So I'm willing to play anything. Just about who can meet my rate, you know what I'm saying? If they can't meet my rate, you know, I can't really help them. I want to, but I can't, you know?
Show your teeth.
How come I only have 8 mil? That's weird. Did I spend too much or something? Damn. Maybe I did. Who knows? I might have spent too
I
much.
forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need? What's left, you ask?
It's okay, River. Don't worry. I'm not into taking too much money from my pals either anyway. Are you able to play previous seasons? No. No, once you miss a season, it's over. Once you miss a season, that's that. So you gotta make sure you get your seasons done. Yeah, sadly, Yuri. What the hell is this? Oh, Artificier's Obelisk, eh? Oh, that's something. Let's go back to the Iron Wolves encampment. Temporarily, at least, eh? Whoa, what is that? What's all this? Well, seems like I'll have to go do some wild shit at some point. And also, all this is too low in terms of item power. What the hell? No, thank you. All of them are getting junked. I think, you know, the progression being lower, not just because of War Bond. I think it's actually not that at all, judging by how many people are not even excited for the War Bond. No. To me, I think the progression is slower simply because people just don't care enough at this point. They just want to see what the patch is. The MO is not really, like, thoroughly exciting or anything like that, you know? I could be wrong, but that's my feeling on it. I feel like it's because the MO is not thoroughly exciting enough compared to what people are expecting. Like I said, I could be wrong. I rarely am, but I could be wrong. But we shall see what we see, my friend. I mean, the patches are alright. They're not that horrifying. I wish they were better, true. But they're not that horrifying. However, I do agree that with even the slightest nerf, it just wasn't good enough. People expected better. hate poison dungeons the most. I have to constantly, like, heal myself. So, ew, close this. Okay, I think it should be fine now. I can just move through. Through. I don't think you're wrong on that, Paul. Still, saving the kids is the morally correct thing to do, but yeah. People just might not be excited by the MO. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, like I said, I hope they can turn things around, but I'm gonna stay open-minded. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know what language you're asking me to translate. I only speak English. So, not sure if you're misunderstanding something, Mick, but I literally only speak English, so not quite sure what you want me to translate. But the thing is, right? No, they say only one will be saved, but we have to clear both to actually do the MO. If we do not clear both, then we failed the MO. So just be aware of that. We must clear both, no matter what. And that's why I dislike this type of MO, because people, and it's not the people's fault, but people actually didn't know that. And the first time they dropped this type of MO, we didn't know that either. And it resulted in a lot of confusion because people thought they completed the MO. I myself gave the order to just do one of the planets and pick which one, you know, they liked first, but well, people did whatever they wanted to do and we failed hardcore. And don't forget the bug divers too. Yes, they are another big headache for everybody. Right, gotta love the loot. And another one. Doot. I believe that's what it looks like. Yes, okay, good. True. But you know, on social media, some people came up with some very, very interesting stuff. Like they were saying that if we succeed in this one and save the kids, like the kids should draw us a special cape. And I think that that would be so cute, and the bug divers don't deserve that at all. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'd be down. I'd be down. Like I would save the kids regardless, but you know, one of the best ways to like entice divers would be maybe we get a special cape for saving the kids. I'll tell you, everyone would save the kids if that was the case. They would go straight for that because it not only does it make logical sense, it would be pretty cute. So I'd be hella open to that. Aw, damn. That was an unlucky one. Okay, let me temporarily head back. Alright, do your best, Paul. I wish you luck for your interview, my man. Hey, Grim. Been a while since I seen ya. Okay, that's all that. Let's have a look. Nay. 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 Double nay. Quadruple nay. Actually, for my amulet, yeah, no. I'll keep this pants in the maybe pile.
I can break that down.
Yes, indeed, Gozu. Today I'm gonna relax, play my Diablo 4, but tomorrow we have a lot to do. Tomorrow's a big day for Helldivers 2. We got the patch and everything, so it's gonna be a double stream of Helldivers 2 for sure. I'm ready. I'm ready. But it's gonna be wild, not gonna lie. It's gonna be a wild one. It's gonna be a storm. Like poison dungeons. Don't know who came up with them, but god, they are the suckiest. I mean, sure, I'm 10 levels under level, but that should not matter, you know? Oh ho! We just went up another level. That's 2 levels. Gained live on stream, ladies and gents. Live on stream. Excuse me. Oh yes, I'm sure most of you guys will be on the front lines tomorrow. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a wild one, to say the least. So prepare yourselves accordingly. I'm hoping that the patch tomorrow will be fantastic. If the patch tomorrow is fantastic, guys, all our troubles are gonna go away. They're all gonna fade away happily, and we can relax. Okay, let me see. No. No. Although this is pretty good, but no. This is usable. This is actually usable. Although losing the sword bonus does kind of suck. Yeah. This is what I want. This one, no. No. And no. We have, my friend. We have been waiting too long, eh? Far too long. We've been so far away, far away. We're far away for far too long. Okay. All the 45 ones are gone. Those we will delete. And then now, after we delete those, we're gonna go gather some more. Then this one. Let's go to Crusaders Cathedral. Or Bloodsoaked Crag. Let's go to Bloodsoaked Crag first. Aha! Yeah, sounds good, Yuri. Go ahead. Take it easy. Kilimanjaro. Relax. Breathe deep.
New subscriber detected.
Ooh, new subscriber. Welcome. Welcome, Amogus.
It disgusts me to know they eat our dead. We eat black locust root before battle now. If we survive, the healers give us leap to try and halt the poison. But if Roll's abominations take us, well, the meal they make of us will be their last.
Whoop. Treasure! Treasure Griblins! Get him! Two more. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh, bunch of treasure Griblins, eh? I like it. Now, hello there. Give me all this. Oh, what is the Shield of Mount Ariad? Hey, new trophy. Sweet.
Bless you.
Now I've got the full Ariad mount set. Now, if only the Butcher would attack me constantly in every single dungeon, I'd be so happy. Dude, if I have to do a leg to one shot with the knife, I would be okay with that. Like, that's a skill shot, and I'd say fair enough, you know? You give me some of that, I'd be down. I would take it in a heartbeat. I am okay with things that require skills, you know? Never shy away from that. And hey, my level counter is working good. I like seeing that. Let me double test it. All right, back down. Perfect. Yep, that's balanced to me too. You know, a lot of people don't understand us Super Earth Elite. They think we want everything overpowered. I'm like, bro, we don't need everything overpowered. We could do the same mission. We could do the mission in 10 minutes while most of them are still fumbling around trying to get rid of drone gunships. Like, brother, we don't need your help. But the fact of the matter is that ultimately, if we want the game to succeed, it needs to cater to people who aren't us. And that's just the difference. That's just the difference between us and the rest of the freaks out there. I get what they're saying, you know, I get it. Like, hey, you know, games need challenge and all that, but the thing is, people don't want that. And when people don't want something, you can't force it down their throats. You could sing its praises all day and they're still not gonna care. You could tell everybody it's the greatest thing in the world and they're still not gonna care, you know? I've seen that. Like, people say, oh my god, Vermintide is so much fun. They still a 4,000 player game, so what's up with that? You know, people tell me Deep Rock is fun, but their peak was literally 44,000 players and they never broke that. On Steam, I mean. Of course, they had players from other consoles, Game Pass, and all that, but it's just not enough. And that's the reality of things. Hey, Temerity! I've been waiting for those. For other characters, and for PvP builds. Because Temerity is awesome. Okay, deposit the animus into the urn. Then we murder the boss in a couple of seconds, like we always do. I'll tell you, ladies and gents, I haven't been able to get my afternoon nap because I've had so much to do with like some of the other partnerships and stuff like that that I've gotten. And it's been tough for me, so if you see me yawning a lot tonight, I apologize, alright? It's not you guys, and it certainly ain't the game, but I just have not had the sleep lately. That being said, there's no way I would ever slow down. Even with no sleep, the work goes on. The show must never end. Okay, we're all good here. Here we go. Listen, I completely understand, Roland, because it's crazy. I think everyone should be miffed at that. And they should remain miffed at that. Because that's the right thing to do. Stay mad at Sony and demand better. I'm more upset that they still haven't answered their people. That's Sony. Is Diablo a co-op game? Yes, indeed, Mikey. You can have up to 4 people in your party. You can join a whole clan of people. I have my own clan, hell. Ooh, what's this? This is interesting. I've never seen this unique before. New one. But yeah, it's absolutely a co-op game. Normally, like, I'm trying to push the limits of my build right now, but otherwise I would usually just bring my friends along for speed leveling or whatever. Like, they can just come along, you know, it wouldn't even bother me. But today I just want to see if I can hit a level 100 on my Necro. This is another good dagger. This one This one not good enough. Grr, not good enough. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's so painful. Okay, lots of loot. There's a seasonal loot, tell you that much. Howl from below. Aha. This is another necromancer item. It's good stuff. It's pretty powerful, unique, but obviously not for this particular build. Okay. Nay. Nahi. No shank you. None with 3 nuns. No. That one's just funking with my heart. Oof, this one's not good enough either. Nope, out the window. When it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. Okay, those are done. Good. Now, I think I need to go to Crusaders Cathedral. Hallowed Ossuary. Sarat's Lair. Okay, we'll go delete these sigils. Still haven't settled on a build yet, Nightshade. Understandable. For me, I'm not gonna do anything like in particular this particular season. Like I'm not gonna make my own. So I figure I'll just keep playing the stuff from other people and see if it's really as good as they say. You know? And so far, it's been kicking serious ass. Alright, let's go hit Crusaders Cathedral. Easy peasy. Easy peasy breezy. How many people in a clan? I don't know if there's any limits. We certainly haven't hit that limit for sure. So I can't answer you yet. Because I really don't know. Oh, 55. Oh wait, is 55 the limit? Hold on. Let me double check. Clan. Oh no, that's just how many people we had in total. It could be more than that. I'm not sure if there's a limit, to be honest. Also, I'll have to be careful. The modifier for this dungeon is not a good one. Is not an easy one. See those volcanic explosions? My minions will be fine. I will not be. I'm gonna have to be real careful. This is actually gonna take a little bit of skill. But that's part of the fun. Okay, another one. Ooh. Double Swing Dust Devil. I'm pretty sure that's one of the S-tier builds as well. For leveling, at least. For endgame, I'm not so sure. I'll see. I really do want to do a barb as well. My rogue is pretty good, though. Okay, I need to slay 3 blasphemists. And now that enemies are above level 100, I'm actually starting to rely on my ult. Which is interesting, I didn't think it would go this way at first. But I guess that's part of the fun, right?
subscriber detected.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Just keep rolling whatever you think is awesome. That's the way, Treasure Goblin. You're all mine.
Something feels wrong. The commanders are being quiet on what exactly we're doing here. The Zakra room completely corrupted, so there is nothing good in this place. The church should have raised this unholy den long ago. May the light preserve us.
How is the Necro still squishy? I have to ask that because for me, the only time I die is when I don't pay attention to the modifiers and stuff. And I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be a class that can just ignore that. I mean, there could be a specific build that allows you to ignore that, but I don't know. Feels okay to me. I don't even have all my resistances capped yet. Technically speaking, if I do, then I should be fine. I don't even have all my legendary aspects yet. Because realistically, I should be creating like massive barriers consistently whenever I do my thing. So I'm literally foregoing that right now. Because I'm too lazy. I still haven't found the perfectly statted items yet, so I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to invest too much because tempering and stuff gets real expensive. So yeah, for me, it's not too much of a bother. Because like I said, the only time I die is when I'm literally not paying attention and just letting things hit me that shouldn't. And I mean, realistically, if you survive the modifiers too easily, that's also pretty bad. There we go. I keep forgetting to spend my Ubels. My Uberblatt. But I'll have to do that on the next round. Well, hello, Scobot. Seems like you're back. Yeah, you might need the barrier at later levels, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use the Bone Storm for barrier, not just the DR. I'm currently making do with just the DR, but I'm sure that once I get into endgame activities, I'm going to have to do better than that. So we shall see how it goes. Free Malignant Heart. Boom. Sell those. This is Diablo 4. It says so in the title, buddy. No. No. Still no. Nopus Maximus. Those are all no good.
That looks worn. I can still use these.
That's okay. My only goal today is not to worry so much about gear. I want to hit 100 with everything first. It's no good. Damn, still no good. Well, I'll find something that's right for me eventually.
How can I help? Don't ruin all that work.
The rest I'll just sell for even more gold. Okay, on to the next. Oh wait, Obols. Where's the obols person? Ah, there they are. Is it like Skyrim? You crazy? Come on, kid. You never played an MMORPG before? No, I'm just kidding. This is an ARPG. So if you've played games like, I don't know, Path of Exile, then that's what it's similar to.
There's a lucky find, eh?
Skyrim would be a pretty far comparison that would have nothing to do with this, I'm sorry to say. So you probably would not find much to compare to. Like I said, I don't know what your experience with ARPGs are, but you don't sound like the type. So you might... Ooh, wait, actually this one might be okay. This one might be okay. Yes. Yes. That is okay, okay, okay. This one, very okay. So for this one, now we're gonna upgrade that because that one is very, very okay. That one is super okay. Alright, alright. I'm digging it, I'm digging it. That one's bomb diggity. This one has triple greater aspects. I really wish that I could find something like that with perfect stats, but you know what? I'll take one. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Whatever you need. Come back if you need the forge.
Blizzard doesn't roll that way, but I tell you, Colin, everyone is, you know, already buying the expansion because of the pets. Angus D, I'm sure many people would love to see me play Elden Ring, but look, money matters. I cannot do that. So if people want to see me on Elden Ring, they either have to pay for the stream or get Elden Ring to sponsor me. Because there are already several big streamers out there who are already doing Elden Ring. And if you want to see me specifically play it, it's going to come at a cost, and my rates are not cheap. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I cannot do Elden Ring. It would literally be like me cutting off my rent for no reason to play Elden Ring, which is not a smart idea at this current point. Now, I have to get the perfect stat first. Intelligence. Okay, good enough for me. That's fine. Now, we're also going to get the right affix on it, which is Juggernauts. There we are. Bada bing, bada boom. Juggernauts is on. Okay. Now that we have that, next step, we're going to include...
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch.
Oh, that guy's rude. Imagine asking me to look but not touch, yeah? Okay, we've got all this, but now here's the big crucial key. You gotta go over here and temper. So first things first, we need Profane Cage. Crippling Darkness, 2 ranks. Perfect tempering. Okay, Profane Innovation now. Corpse Tendril size. Yeah, Decryptify size is not bad. Corpse Tendril size. Okay, no. Corpse Tendril size. Perfect. Now we're talking. Okay, we got a very, very good helmet. Might have to masterwork that shit at some point. Okay. We are in a very good position now, ladies and gents. Leviathan's Maw. Okay. That'll be somewhere. There it is. Let's go. Diablo is too smart to give their expansion for free. They bundled it with cute pets. They know what they're doing. So everyone and their grandmother's buying the Ultimate Edition just for those adorable pets. I mean, I'm doing the same thing, so I can't really call people out for that, can I? But I'm telling you now, oof. Wood. Oh my god, yes, the cooldowns, baby, the cooldowns. Now that's what I'm talking about. I still don't need the barrier yet, but I will need it come Judgment Day. Ooh, 2 treasure goblins at least. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Not the greatest, but not the worst. I like it. This one's a really, really odd area. Very weirdly spread out. Yeah, fair enough, Colin. I myself, I'm gonna wait and see how much money I make from this season. If the money is good enough, I'll definitely invest, but otherwise, nah, I'm not gonna be done with my decision. Because as much as I would love to invest, I'm also not silly enough to do that. Yeah, no problem, Mick. Go ahead. It's all good. Today is a chill day, so I appreciate those that hang out. Stay dip as you please, my friend. As you please. And we got another level. Woo! Just 8 more levels to go. Now, I do need to get my last board sorted out, so it's hulking monstrosity, is it? Okay, let's get that sorted. This looks correct. Attach. All right. What's the worst dungeon modifier? To be honest, I don't even look at them. I have not paid any attention to them for so long that I just don't care. So, and that's just me being very honest. Under normal circumstances, I would probably care and think about that, but I really haven't. I genuinely haven't at all, even in the slightest. I just pick like whichever dungeon I think is right or has a dungeon that I haven't seen before or haven't done in a while. I pick that and I go. This season, compared to the others, right, I don't even look at the modifiers because it just feels, to me at least, almost totally unnecessary. I actually feel so confident in everything that I'm doing. It's crazy to say, but I feel so confident in everything that I'm doing that it's just like, you know what? Doesn't even matter. Whatever the modifier is, I got this. You know, and that to an extent feels crazy, but it is how it is. You know, it's truly nuts, but it is valid for real because, yo, I'm just in that vibe. I'm in that zone where I just cannot be beaten. I got intelligence, max health. And what is the last thing I need on my pants? Ranks to skeletal mage mastery. Let me try a little bit of enchanting, see if it'll work out. Okay. Ranks to skeletal mage mastery. Well, this seems decent enough.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
This is definitely a better Juggernaut affix for now.
We'll use these.
Okay. Now the question is, since I've stuck my Juggernaut affix here, should I stick on a better Juggernaut affix? And how much will it cost me? Oh, I've got the materials. Do it. Even more armor. Yes, I must survive more. Oh yeah, that one. I haven't had that affix in a while, I gotta admit.
Happy travels.
Where's the guy? Ah, he's up there. Okay. All the junk sigils that I don't need. Let's go straight to the Forgotten Ruins. I'm gonna keep pushing up. right. And things die so fast, I don't even get a chance to use my normal attacks on them. Get cursed.
Merrick, I know you hate snakes, but there's going to be one. I need you to go search the ruins for a book called Compendium Maleficarum. If you find it, I've got a buyer who'll pay a king's ransom, and you'll never have to see another snake for as long as you live. Julianus.
Well, them having raised the minions to take 100% of stats is pretty damn good. And I think that that's why the minions clap so hard, because they take your stats. So that to me has been the biggest thing. Like, I feel like they've done so well on that. Plus, a lot of the modifiers are easier than when I first played this, so even the ones like where the rock follows you around and stuff, like, to me, a lot of these are really easy, because in the past it used to deal so much damage. Now it's just a chill rock that floats around once in a while. Even the drifting shades, they used to spawn constantly, and it was actually a bit of a nightmare getting that shit going. But now it's just like, whatever. So I'm really impressed with the changes they made. Like, honest to God, this season, they've made it for, like, the average player. And I feel that it's really good. Some might say it's a bit too simplistic. But now that I've experienced the simplicity, how can I go back to a tougher or more complex or more demanding ARPG? I just don't see how the casual players will love it, you know? Path of Exile might be different, but is it going to be worth my time? That's the hard question that they're going to have to ask themselves. Diablo has really thrown the gauntlet to its competitors like Last Epoch and all that. Because Last Epoch was doing good up till the point that Diablo really started catering. Now, it's hard. Okay, I see where we have to go. Well, they've definitely done well, that's for sure. I certainly think they've done spectacularly. Now let's hope they can keep it up though. As long as they can keep it up in future seasons, they will be doing well. Okay, almost there. Oh, damn, no. Darn, got stuck. You can still definitely die from being chain CC'd. But, them's the breaks. And it's still something I respect. The threat of death still being there, that's important. I'm glad you're excited for it, buddy. I can't stand the fact that you have to pay for it, but meh. Blizzard, much like Bungie, they know it'll work. And they've marketed it very smartly. But we'll see. Hopefully I make enough from this season and I'll buy Vessel of Hatred. If not, then meh. I've got other projects coming along that'll pay more. But I'm gonna keep an open mind for now. For those that are excited, you know, enjoy. Yeah, but paying the price for a full game just for that, not for me, man. Not for me. Like I said, if it weren't for the fact that there's good money potential, I would not bother.
See anything you like?
That's clear. This one. This one might be a potential. This one's definitely getting destroyed. This one's going.
Use these.
This focus will go. Okay, fine. I just need critical strike chance. Righty-ho. Off we go.
If you want work done, let's get started.
Okay, buddy, enjoy. Lo and behold, critical strike chance. I'll take that. Now what I probably need is this thing to have a... What did I normally put on this? Blighted. Okay. I'll put blighted aspect on this. Put it in here in place of that. Then for this one, we'll use the grasping veins. Actually, we don't really need the extra damage, so instead of that, which is the one that shielding storm, I'm pretty sure I have that. Do I not have that? I do. I'm waiting for that. Okay, there you go.
Superior product.
Now,
Good business and fortune to you.
let's see how I fare without Mendel's. I'm gonna go open up a socket. Make some diamonds. Add a socket. Open says me. Craft gems. Diamond. Flawless. Go. And then unsocket you and unsocket you. And then craft 2 times flawless.
I hope you appreciate that.
There we go. I'll do my specific resistances a bit later.
Good business, good business.
Now, what do I normally put on rings? Let's go see. According to this, look for Necromancer's Efficiency and Profane Finesse. Easy. There's always hope, Ryan.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Ultimate cooldown, please. Nope. Ultimate cooldown, please. Nope. Oh, come on. Nope, very unlucky with this one. That's okay, I guess. The other one is Profane Finesse. Damage to curse enemies. Alright. One last chance at this one. Golem active cooldown. Alright. It's no ultimate cooldown, but it'll do. It'll do for now. Ultimate cooldown would have been better, but them's the breaks. Okay. Now we'll see how this build functions without Mendel's. I'm interested to see the result.
Are your hands clean?
If Mendel is truly not necessary, then we will just carry on. I also now at least have aspect of shielding storm, so that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Now, Bastion of Faith. Level 51. We're also gonna drink some potions. Let's go. By the way, thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. Don't forget to keep liking and sharing. The more you do, the better. The more the stream goes out to people, the more I will stream it. Damn, everything is dying so fast. That is crazy. The addition of the barrier is quite potent. Not yet. I am about to gain it though. I have quite literally rejigged my character a bit. I thought I'd lose out on some damage, but apparently after changing one of the items in my build, although I'm not hitting super big numbers, my character is still as efficient as before. So there's that. But I may have flown a little too close to the sun here, because I'm no longer getting as many items. One thing that always happens, and is a bit of a problem, is that sometimes when you go too high in levels, the enemies stop dropping the items that you need. I don't know if it's a bug or something like that, to keep people from challenging excessive levels of difficulty. But I don't seem to be getting as many item drops, so I'm gonna have to level one down, probably. Which is okay, I don't mind an easier run. Mr. Brandon Banks, I'd love to, but where's my hazard pay? When I get my hazard pay, I might consider it. If people want me to stream Helldivers bad enough, I'm sure they'll pay. You know, but if I'm not really seeing the hazard pay, I don't know, you know, maybe I won't send in my Super Earth Elite forces. Even the general's gotta pay rent, right? Okay, deposit the animus into the urn. These damn minions are so effective. Not quite sure what to do here. Haven't even started masterworking. Well, you small-time Helldivers won't get paid, but you know, I am a general after all, and general's got expenses, you know. Papa's gotta get a brand new bag here. So I can't quite justify, you know, just running around without that hazard pay, you know what I'm saying? Gotta sweeten the deal, there's gotta be incentive. No incentive means, you know, I guess they don't need me bad enough, yeah? Oh crap, the barrier is crazy now. I can just face tank so much. Lol. This is actually getting sad. You have your requisition slips, that's good enough, but higher command, you know, obviously demands higher pricing. So, yeah, for you Joe Blow Helldivers, you know, that won't be much offered, but the general or commander, I got a way higher salary. Is that all we needed? Whoa. The barrier is stupidly insane. Who thought it was a good idea to give us like literally an unbreakable barrier? That is absolutely nuts at this point. Stats do my gloves need? Attack speed and critical damage. Oh, if I ever get attack speed on this. Actually, wait. But now I should be fine. I'll be patient. Okay, my Dead Razor glyph is almost maxed out. So, hold on. Based on this, Dead Razor is my second. So, first one is obviously this. This is already settled. Curse skill will amplify all magic nodes within range, which is fine. Then I have Dead Razor, which will give me more summon damage and all that, which is okay. That one's settled. Then once Dead Razor is settled, the next is the Golem glyph. So I'm gonna have to max this out to make my Golem hit like a real truck. Then after that is Essence for the critical strike damage. Then Control, which is really good. Then okay, we're settled. Easy. I know what to do. So I just need to go up the next step there. That's fine, and we're good. Okie day. Let's go straight for the Shoddy Sanctum. And I will sell all this off. Do any of them have better aspects? This one does.
I can break that down.
The rest, sell,
I'll give you a fair
sell.
price for it.
I want more gold. Hello, Kush. This build, this is the same one that I've been showcasing in my videos, and yeah, it's the exact same summoner build. No changes at all. I mean, the only changes are that I've gotten more of the legendary aspects that Icy Veins recommends, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. Now, I know I left some loot behind, but here's the thing. If I don't do this now, some treasure goblins will escape. We don't want that, do we? So you gotta go balls to the walls to loot.
New subscriber detected.
It's an AoE blender with the summons. See, so to explain the build, right? What this does, I can show you an example a little bit later. I'm just gonna mop out the remnants. But basically, you open battles with a curse. By cursing your opponents, they not only take more damage from your summons, but they also deal less damage, which is fantastic. So your summons go in and absolutely body them, and then you just don't have to put in any effort. Coupled with the fact that your golem can create corpses on demand, and you can empower your minions with the skeletal priest, you basically have an unlimited blender of pure evil. And that's the 4th level of the day, hell yeah. So you will literally be blending your opponents constantly and just doing that. And it feels good too. So in more serious combat, like let's say you're in an area where there's a lot of enemies, okay, you will start out with the ultimate, which is this whirlwind that you're seeing. You will just run straight into opponents, because every second that the whirlwind is active, you're going to be able to gain a barrier anyway. So the longer the barrier is active for, like the longer the whirlwind's active for, the more barrier you get. And thanks to my ability to extend the whirlwind duration based on how many corpses I consume with the whirlwind, it basically can cool down faster than the duration of the whirlwind, which is pretty damn cool. The other thing is that my curses will also help cool down my skills, which is really, really good. So overall, my cooldowns are just settled through that. And this enables me to just like go absolutely ham. So I always have, you know, my bone whirlwind ready.
In memory of Grand Mage I met him decades ago. It was he who rejected my application to the Sanctum. He called me power-hungry, reckless, and I was. That rejection was a gift. It put me on my path, pushed me to seek bolder mentors. I now have the power of my side. When we took the Sanctum,
I do not catch that reference, but sure, you know what, I'll go with it.
now he serves my every whim. A fitting legacy for a...
But yeah, in addition to the blender, I've also got corpse explosions, all the usual things. Basically, I'm Sung Jin Woo, but with no assassin powers, just pure Arise and corpse explosion, that's it. But hey, it's not too bad being Sung Jin Woo that way. The fact that I've got both offense and defense sort of blended into one. Get it? Blended into one, eh? Yeah, the fact that I've got both offense and defense blended together is really, really good. So I'm really enjoying that. And like I said, it just helps me keep everything going. So, feels nice. Key of the Yashari, okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, this barrier is ridiculous. And if I really need to, I can also use my corpse tendrils to do some extra serious damage and force enemies to become vulnerable. druid build, I will probably start working on one eventually. Maybe once my necro is at 100 and I've done the pit and all the end game content. It's actually something that I've been seriously considering. So I've already got my rogue ready to go. Then next one will either be barbarian or druid. Like I started with a little bit of a barbarian, but I don't know, you know. I may not want to carry on with that, but we'll see. So far, barbarian and druid would definitely, like after the rogue, barbarian and druid is next on the list. But the only reason I'm so high on the rogue is because the rogue has so much potential. I wasn't expecting it, but God, it was really, really good. So, you know, I can't skimp on that. Can you still overlay your map like in B2? I'm not sure about that, actually. I've never even thought about it. You might be able to. I just never thought about it, so I cannot answer that question. Because I've never even sought the option. So, yeah. Maybe somebody else who's playing frequently would know, but so far I've just been like doing it just this way. Ooh, I think this is a more advanced version of Bone Storm. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This will maximize my Bone Storm uptime. Gimme. Gimme now. I need it. I need it. Actually, wait. My Bone Storm uptime is already maximized, huh? I'm now confused. Mutilated plate. These are no good, but I'm gonna store that mutilated plate because it looks freaking cool. No idea why it is the way it is, but hey, it's cool. Actually, you know what? I have 13 mil already, so I'll just move these. Then these. Come on. Give me all that good stuff. Okay, Greaves of the Empty Tomb. Let's go see which is better. Oh, okay. The sacred version I'll sell. Archon's boots. Let me go see if any of these are better. Okay, this is not better. Let me go upgrade the Bone Storm thing that I have, because why not? I'll see scale. I'll pay. Then now, merchant. Sales value is actually not that much, but you know what? Every little bit helps. Okay, set. Let's go to Mariner's Refuge. Yo, Big Nr. What's up, man? Dude, Mo, my necro is always cool, buddy. Wait till you see how I barrel through this shit. Just realized I have to put my phone on, my power bank on. Okay. How to play necro. Walk in the general direction of your enemies. If enemies resist, annihilate them. And continue walking in that general direction. Hey, hey, Arcane. I gotta keep going. I'll go back for the loot in a sec. Hey, there's another treasure goblin. There we go. Let me go back and collect my loot. Yeah, minions not being viable in that first season when we played was truly a sucky thing, Mo. Oh, the loot's always crazy. But that's what is good about this game. Now it's all about the loot. Ooh, Curse Shrine. Alright, those of y'all want to level with us, feel free to hang out in voice. Those channel members who are already in Discord, you know the drill. You're more than welcome to chill. Now this is a Curse Shrine event, which is usually pretty good for earning XP. What I like to do is during this event, I'll just create a whole bunch of pain for all these nerds. And make sure that anything that gets summoned dies instantly. Oh listen, the Necro is a fantastic one to start this season. Last epoch was good, but the leveling was way too slow. Here, I'm almost level 100 already. Like I'm almost maxed out and I can just focus on endgame activities, you know? That's what I like. Now, once you learn what's good and what's not, you won't even be a loot hoarder. All you gotta do is follow the builds and you're pretty much set. Like, I used to be a loot hoarder, but there's no point in hoarding loot anymore. I just get rid of it and go. Like, whatever I feel I don't need, I just toss it and move on. Griblins! We gotta beat up those loot gobbers. There's another one. Or get him! Yeah, that's the way, mate. Those loot gobbers. Well, Last Epoch should have another season soon. I don't know when, but soonish. I'm focusing on my other projects though. But if they do have a nice little reward for us, then I'll definitely consider rolling something. Oh man, I am way too full on loot. I got too much loot. I gotta go back temporarily. The town. The town. Okay. This thing not needed anymore. This thing not needed anymore. Intelligence, crit strike damage. But it's crit strike chance that I want, so this I can safely discard.
I'll keep my forge hot.
The rest I can just sell. Must get gold. Actually, wait, what was the last set of boots? Oh yeah, these. Oh, I'll think about it. Never know what I might get. I'll put these in here as a maybe spot. I really like these other helmets, but I know that they're not that good. Okay, let me go make sure that these are not useful. And then I will go carry on.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left, you ask?
Okay. And as always, don't forget to like and share the stream. Alright? The more you like and share the stream, the better. The more this goes out to people, and the more nerds can come on in and start slapping shit. Whoops. Your favorite Helltide. Sorry about that. I don't know why I went to my own video on YouTube instead of coming back to my own stream. Jeez. Okay, here we are. Ah, here's one of the Seaborn Goddesses. Okay, that's another one done. This way. Hey, the butcher, finally. Been waiting for you, pal. Now we get to have some real fun. Oh, is the butcher dead already? Well, okay, I guess we weren't gonna have some fun. Would have been nice if he lasted like 3 seconds, but oh well. Yep. And keep in mind that the butcher is like 10 levels higher than me, so... Oh, 11 levels higher. Oh, there you go. Remember, Mo, when the butcher used to be a threat? Yeah. Not anymore. Not with a build like this, anyway. That's how it goes. Back then, if you ever met the butcher, you better start praying. But like for all this time, I still haven't gotten the butcher's barding yet. No, I didn't tweak it. I just haven't finished it. Cause like I haven't really like found all the ideal items for the Icy Veins version, but rather, although I haven't found everything that I need for the Icy Veins version, it's really good. Like, all I did was follow it, and that's it. That's all she wrote. You're having the craziest deja vu? I think you've seen this video already. Good. It's good to know that I'm in your dreams. I'm haunting your memories. The voices inside my head are taking over. They're telling me that my life is in danger. I think after this I might try a Helltide, see if I can get the remaining few levels in an hour. Oh. Well, there goes that enemy, eh? Okay, all settled. It's still in conversation. You know, I haven't heard anything yet. I'm still negotiating, but you know, I've got my fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. Let me go clean up all this. Rares are not needed. So we're just gonna get rid of those. You know what? I'll shove my Mendel's ring here as well. Sacred version I'll sell. So these I will go and sell to the jeweler. Lol.
Come travel. Fine indeed.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll come through, Mick, but we'll see. Keeping my fingers crossed. Howl from below. Do I already have some of these? I better check. Howl from below. Yes, I do. Let's go see which is better. This is worse. And Ebon Piercer. This is better. Okay, so both of these are marked as junk. Now we'll go to the blacksmith, and any of these have better abilities. Okay. This one, done. This one, done. Done.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Okay, the rest. Just making sure that I don't have any here that is super useful. No. I do like these pants. I am going to try and modify them. Just to see what I get. It's been a while since I've done that. This is no good. No good. No good. No good. No. Wait, actually this one's pretty darn good. Might be willing actually, but I'll have to think about this one. That one has potential. I'll put it in my stash. And this one is no good either. Okay, so shove this into my stash. And this one I'll start working on now. So let's go get some gold first. Alright. So
Much thanks, friend.
now we're gonna need to go here. And we're gonna take a look at our luck. So what we need on this one is according to this, we need ranks of Skeletal Mage Mastery. I don't know if we'll get it, but we'll try our luck. So, Skeletal Mage Mastery, no. We'll try again, one more time. And one more gamble. No. Okay, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Alright, now we need to imprint this. The pants with ranks of Crippling Darkness, so we'll try and imprint it with Profane Cage. If we get some ranks of Crippling Darkness, we're good. And that's the most important thing. Nope. Crippling Darkness, 1 rank. Okay. Then the other thing is Natural Schemes, so we'll try that there. Crowd control duration. Perfect. Okay, so now the only thing left is to try and temper for 2 ranks of Crippling Darkness. Okay, I'm not gonna gamble anymore because this is it. And now we have to enchant it.
Magic is neither good nor
So we'll be looking for Hardened Bones. And there we go. This is a slightly better set that does everything that this does, but better. Now we'll go to the jeweler and open it up. Hello, jeweler. So you, jeweler, are going to open this up for me. Good. And now we're going to craft 2 rubies. 2 flawless rubies, and we're going to chuck them in there. Of course, royal rubies would be better, but... Them's the
See
brakes.
some steel you need.
Let me get rid of
Hot
this.
steel got some good in it.
Here. Salvage the gem, and we're good. Alright. Now we're settled. Thanks, Mick. I appreciate that. As for Raid Shadow Legends, don't worry. I'll do my best not to get you all addicted to it. Okay, let me go get rid of the sigils. I'd say we're pretty good now. Helltide, where's the Helltide? I don't see the Helltide. Okay, since I don't see the Helltide, then I'll go and do one more Nightmare Dungeon. Oh, the Helltide just rose in multiple territories. Good. What we should do is we are going to go find, for the last hour of stream, alright, we're literally going to go and try and find the Baleful Heart boss and see if we can slam that Helltide hella fast. Oh, this is super easy. Waves of Darkness is one of the easiest events, because you don't even need to think. There's a treasure goblin up there. This is not Diablo Immortal, Raj. Wrong game. Diablo 4 was never flamed for microtransactions because Diablo 4's only microtransactions were cosmetic. The only reason that people didn't play this before, Raj, is because it sucked. The season sucked ass, but now this particular season's really good. So that's why everyone's playing it. It's not Diablo Immortal. Wrong game, dude. Diablo Immortal is the mobile game. Is the mobile version of Diablo, which again is very different. That is the one that Princess Star plays. LOL track. Hey. Just doing my relaxed leveling. I'm trying to find the stupid boss spot. It is satisfying to watch the destruction of everything, my friend. But anyway, now the biggest thing that I need is I need to find the boss here. There's a special area where you can summon the boss. And that's what we need to find now. Bug breach. So occasionally there will be those demon worms that come up and do bug breaches. So exactly like Helldivers pretty much. You'll have to go in and resolve those. Do so efficiently and you'll have a good time. Do so poorly and you will not have a good time. Piss off the forces of hell enough and you'll have a very, very good time because they'll send their champions around to fight you and their champions are worth a lot of money. Ah, that's what we're looking for. You see up there? See that demon head? That's what we need. But first, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Well, first of all, please do not mention Dauntless. I'm sure you understand that that game supports racism. Okay, if you are unaware of that, then now is the time to be aware of that. Okay, I can happily and easily offer you proof. So please do not mention that game. And as for getting started with content creation, the first thing is that, and I'll just be very real with you about this, Mr. Angus. If you want to get started in content creation, you shouldn't be asking a content creator how to get started. Rather, you should be paying for advice. Otherwise, you can watch tutorials and things like that for free. But most content creators are not going to give their secrets to somebody that comes to their stream that they don't know. Especially, you know, you have to know somebody really well before you even talk about that kind of stuff with them. So just be aware that that's one of the big things you should avoid, because you don't want a reputation as somebody that comes around to somebody's stream, you know. And again, I really don't mean this badly, but I have to say it because this is just my honest perspective. You don't want a reputation as somebody who comes around to somebody's stream like you literally haven't seen or interacted with this man a lot, and then they ask you about content creation tips, things like that. It's like, no. Because the question is, why do you need to know that, and why you coming to me specifically? You see? So it can be innocuous and harmless, but it can set a very bad precedent for yourself and a very bad reputation for yourself right from the get-go, and you want to avoid that. So if you're genuinely looking for content creation advice, then I'm only going to give that to somebody who's like a true top supporter. And I have two of those who I have given that advice to. Number one is Nisk. He's been an OnlyFan being the highest channel membership on my channel for more than 6 months. And Arcane, who has literally accompanied me across several different games. Both are huge supporters, and when they approached me about the advice, of course I was happy to give it to them because, you know, they're people who I've stuck with. So I hope that advice helps you out in your journey, because the one thing you never want to do is get a bad rep. Get a bad rep even once, and that's it for you. People might think, oh, I'm asking this on a 21 viewer stream, nobody's gonna know me, nobody's gonna remember me. You'd be surprised. Worse still, if the person whom you asked advice from blows up, and then they remember you from somewhere, and all it takes is a couple of words to ruin you. You never want to have that hanging over your head. So when I first started, I made sure I stuck to myself, and I didn't pull any of that. Everything I learned on my own. Lol, these guys died. How weak. Their level 100 builds could not counter mine. So weak. See, I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm just gonna keep farming. Oh, looks like they're not gonna come back. Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna go over to the mystery chest instead. Come here, mystery chest. Give me the best. Oh, and now that I have a moment, there's the proof that I promised about Dauntless. Never mention that game here, because you really don't want any association with a game like that. No problem, Mr. Angus D. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all this first. The shrines are so easy. It just proves that those guys were weak. And you don't want to be weak. When you are weak, everything is meek. I'm not talking about my friend Mick either. Do not need, do not need. These boots are glorious, and I like them. And they are going into my happy pile of true happiness. I'm making them favorites, just so I don't accidentally get rid of them. These are the nicest boots I've ever seen.
Greetings.
And that 27% move speed, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's still got some good in it?
Time to cream myself. %27 movement speed.
Equitable transaction.
Okay, now going back in. Now let's get all the loot back. I need to find some more loot. Always appreciate you doing that, Palo. Now, what glyph goes in here? Darkness. Where's the darkness glyph? Ah. Okay, so the dark... Ah, bug breach! Okay, bug breach complete. Ah, my favorite. A ravenous shrine. Now these events are fun. Difficult, but fun. Ah, man, what do you mean the world's been saved? No. The world is never saved. But you know, funnily enough, there are like tons of years have passed between each Diablo game. I believe that between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, it was like a good 50, 60 years had passed or something like that. Maybe that's incorrect, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of years have passed in between each one. But then again, I could be wrong because Decker Kane was all like, I don't know how long Decker Kane lives, but homie was old. At the very least, 20 years have passed between that one. Between 2 and 3, at least 20 years should be. Because Decker Kane was about to be freaking ancient in that last one. But I don't know how long between 3 and 4, to be honest. Lorath was a young man in 3, so it should be quite a lot. Therefore, I don't know if they haven't progressed or they're just lazy as shit, but, you know. far as I can tell, the world is in such a bad state that maybe it just takes that long to recover. You never know. There should be. If they can track who, you know, played it. And sure, I'm all for it. Oh, Jar of Souls. Now this is one of my favorites too. I do like this one. It's a fun one. Yeah, but I don't think I'll make it tonight. I decided to try a Helltide to see if a Helltide would be faster, but I think the Nightmare Dungeons are faster. Bit of a shame, but that's how it goes. Still, no regrets for me. I enjoyed myself. I always have a great time playing this game. Listen, there's no work that is more important than watching me stream, bruh. So he is at work. He's hard at work watching me stream. And that's work. You know, that's the crucial work right there. That's the real work. The work of supporting a small, unknown streamer and making sure that they make it big, you know what I'm saying? That's the work right there. That's the work. Wait, I saw a thingy. Is Hell gonna give way to his champion just yet? Or no? No, okay. Fine. I'm guessing Hell's champion is a little too busy to help a guy like me, huh? Oh, wait, somebody summoned the demon. Oh no, I gotta make it over there. Shit. I gotta finish this fast. Alright. Shit, somebody really disturbed the demon. Now I'm stuck here. I gotta at least kill the Hellborn first. Crap, and this is truly one of my favorites. No choice, I must ride over. Missing out on that is a no-no. Hey look, the level 100s are trying again. Let's hope they don't die this time, eh? Alright, I'm here, I'm here. They can stop panicking now. I got them. There she is. The Blood Maiden. That is how you do it, like a real champ. I know, I saw General Brash posted on Discord. It was hilarious. Okay.
An equitable transaction.
I would have preferred if it wasn't that hard of a carry track, but yes. Fortunately, you know, they just weren't ready. They just weren't ready. They needed that hard carry. They had to have high hopes for a living.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Excuse me. This is no good. No good. Do not care enough. No. Definitely do not care enough. Somewhat acceptable, but not good enough. Okay, those going straight in the bin. Whee! Oh, I guess I should open this up. Okay, now we go back to the Helltide. Here's what we gotta do. Oh hey, they're doing it again. Nice. I like it. Ain't that lovely? Oh, what's that? My minions finished her off? Nice. Goodbye, random demon. Tortured gift of rings. I'll take it. Ooh, the forces of hell grow angry. Where's my bug breach? Where's me bug breach? Let's open the tortured gift of living steel. Come on, what's good? I see a treasure goblin. I see a treasure goblin. You can't escape me. Wait, where's the event? What? Well, they haven't offered anything, Daniel, so I don't know. I don't know when the release date is. I don't know when anything is. I've literally heard nothing about their creator program, so I suppose there's nothing much for me to do there. The only thing that you could possibly do is, if you're really interested in seeing me as a partner, write to them. Ask them if they've got a creator program, and then send them my email, RealAsianRobot@gmail.com, or give me a recommendation. a lot of things, like, honest to God, recommendations and vouching is one of the best ways that studios can discover streamers. So that's pretty much all I can ask you to do. But other than that, I genuinely haven't heard anything about it. I always get the goblin, buddy. That's part of the fun. You gotta get the goblins. There we go, another level gained. Boom. I'm so close. I am truly so close to perfection. It's beautiful. Ah. Now some people might think it cheap to just step in like that, but I say no. This is the true method of champions, you know? Gotta always take advantage of the situation and get more free stuff. Okay, I'm heading down. Now 1 minute before I carry on. Do, 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 do. Okay. This is the only thing. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, now that's an upgrade. One that I'm proud of too. I like it. This is a pretty good set of gloves, actually. Could use that to replace mine. I don't mind. Okay, for the time being, the rest I do not need as much. But these I want to work on immediately.
Rebel trend. Follow the stars.
So let's get started.
See some steel to
First,
me.
we are going to temper. Now, what do we normally put on gloves? Profane finesse and full duration. So we'll start with profane finesse. I need damage to curse enemies, damn it! Oh, there we go. All I had to do was complain. Okay, that's something. And then the other one is natural schemes. Alright. Works good. So both of these are fine. Now I will probably need to get the perks right. So let's get that done. Well, I'd love to have some extra armor. We need intelligence, don't we? Bada bing, bada boom, it's ready. So we have that. Then now, we need the imprinted skill. Ultimate Shadow. Maximized. Not bad.
My magics await your return.
And these old ones, gone. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Yeah, that's why. But when there is something, I have a feeling that they're not gonna be silly. They're most likely, my friend, going to offer a creator program.
Use it well.
And if I get the chance, I will be all over that. Without doubt or question. Now, let's get back to the Helltide. I've got 22 minutes left in the Helltide. Let me see. There's a treasure goblin. A treasure goblin, ladies and gents. Look, look, look. There he is. Kill him! Yeah, there's my treasure. The forces of hell are getting pissed off. Good. Come at me, O forces of hell. Aw. Did that dude just let a treasure goblin escape? Did I just see that? No good. Boy better do better. Okay. Let's go pick up the tortured gift of protection. I have no idea. There was something that started, I believe, in Diablo 3. I don't believe they were in Diablo 2. As far as I remember. That's what I'm saying. I'm actually unsure. I don't know. I don't know where the concept came from. Especially because it's not like I'm a huge lore buff. So that's something that I definitely would not know much about. Oh wait, are we getting waves of darkness? Hold the phone. That's exactly what I want. My favorite. Yeah, miss much. Just pushing my levels. I don't think I'll meet 100 today. I thought I really could, but even with the anniversary event, the last few levels, oh, they are a bit of a slog. But we getting there. "17 waves done. Not bad. Treasure goblin. Treasure goblin, guys. No! No! Oh, I didn't see him. Somebody must have been chasing him or pissed him off or whatever because he was already leaving. Darn. What a shame, missing that last treasure goblin. Okay, first let me sell these off. Then we'll go do some more of the Helltide. Off we go with these. Go here, and this is a pretty darn good dagger, not gonna lie. A lot of the other stuff is irrelevant anyway. I'll work on the boots another time.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
The boots one will be a big one.
Fine indeed.
Okay, head back. And how'd your interview go, Betty? I hope it was good. Oh. World boss spawning soon in Kyrgyzstan. They tell me that, but I don't see the world boss, so it must be dead already. Meh. He is what it is. Oh, look. Oh man. Somebody summoned the big bad. Don't worry, you nerds. I'm here to save you. Yeah, see, good boys, you summon the big bad, and then the homie Asian robot came to save your asses. You did good. You did good. I have to admit, I saw the boss symbol and I ran over. Yeah. Now that is the way. Oh, they're doing it again? Okay, I'm down. Oh, they're doing it again. I like it. Now that's the kind of shit I do like. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all your stuff. Treasure goblins may have been in WoW. Aw, crap. I got killed with my barrier. Damn. Overconfidence. But not that I care. I mean, I only lost some cinders and I already had a lot. I'm not sure if they were in WoW. I have to admit that because I didn't play as much WoW. But I think that even if they were in WoW, it was an additional thing that they brought over from Diablo. Because I think the original concept, if I'm not wrong, was Diablo 3 that started Treasure Goblins. It should not have been WoW that did it. At least to the best of my knowledge. Again, could be wrong, but... Oh, damn. Well, that's rough. That's what I get for dissing all these nerds. Now I do believe that they owe me for that one. Because I died for their sins. But I guess the XP was decent. Okay. Now the question is where to go. Down there is as good a place as any. Oh, wait. Hey, Ravenous Spire, my favorite. Okay, let's spend these last few minutes having some fun. I hope you get it. I hope you get it, Paul. Oh, damn. This is over already? Shit. Well, that's what I get for not paying proper attention. Still, it's okay. Glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I better go back and sell some stuff. First, we get rid of these. Then, to the smith.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
I think I can actually get maxed out armor on that one. I like it. Now this amulet would be really nice if I had move speed on it. Okay, let me see. Can I get move speed on this amulet? Well, it is fine, I guess. Let's go slap the barrier skill on it temporarily. It's a nice amulet. The Bone Storm gains Shielding Storm.
Masterful work.
Now I need to temper it. What do I normally temper on these? Where's the amulet? Necromancy efficiency. Come on, ultimate. Ultimate cooldown reduction. I love that. Okay, got that. And then profane finesse. Perfect. That is actually beautiful. Damage wise, this thing is brutal. Now we're gonna work on the new boots. Oh, well, I suppose I should probably open up a slot on this. Then craft a diamond.
What color and brilliance.
There we go. Resistance wise, I am almost capped out on everything, so I'll probably just need a little adjustment to some stuff. Okie day. That's good. Now this thing I'll have to get rid of. Okay, now the boots. These super boots. They are fantastic and will supplement everything I need. I just need to change the life per second to intelligence.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Losing corpse skills sucks, but you know what? I don't really need essence per second, so how to change that over to intelligence. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Okay. Now we're
There's
gonna
magic in all things.
put the
Let me show you.
occult dominion.
Sublime.
Okay. Now we just need to temper it as well. What do we temper onto boots? Natural motion. Well, that's probably the most important, so natural motion, come on. Move speed. Move speed, brilliant. Okay. Then for the utility, they put crowd control. So I'm gonna assume it is this one, natural schemes. Crowd control duration, I'll take that. Okay, good. That's good enough for me.
See some steel you need? Better than starting from nothing.
Okay. Now I've spent a good deal. This. Don't I have Bloodless Scream? I do. This is way better. This one sucks.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left, you ask?
And the rest I will sell. Lol, trust me, I know the feeling of prayer. But now that I'm fast as frick, I've got a lot more freedom to move. Let me see. Yeah, that's probably the fastest path. Okay. Gloom. Much better. Okay, let me go see how much time I have left in the Helltide. Got 2 minutes left. What can I do in 2 minutes? Treasure goblin. No worries though. Okay, I've spent everything that I can. Unfortunately, 125 is a bit impossible, so now we're gonna do some stuff. Now, for the grand finale of my stream, we did not make it to 100, unfortunately, but we can do a little something. A little something interesting. Hey, wait. We're gonna try this dungeon. I wanna go fight the malignant boss inside it and see what happens. This will either go really well or really badly. Most likely really well. Now this was the boss from season 1. They put him back into the game in the malignant burrows. You need some stuff to summon him, so I'm gonna go give him a try. Malignant altar. Okay, summon. Oh, he's only level 75? That's uncool. Ah, okay. Do I have to leave the dungeon and go in again? That's shameful. I expected so much more. Well, 'tis okay, I guess. Let's go back in. I'm just wondering if I have to summon him multiple times or something. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to reset the instances, don't I? Ah, well, doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and do that. So that's easy enough. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, this guy has better sacrifice bonus. Okay. Let's see. Deathless Visage. This is a way higher version of that. Okay. If I ever want to make a Bone Spear build, I can. All of these are literally terrible, so goodbye. Okay, now that all that's settled, let me see. What else do I have? All of the Penitent. Ah, Hall of the Penitent. Well, let's try it out. I can't remember if Temple of Rot has a... Let me go clear that.
Evil has made this place its lair.
These guys should be done in a couple of seconds. Because they're just normal enemies.
Light of love. Stench. How long have they worshipped this corpse? My savior.
Okay, those guys are saved. I know, right? This place 100% has Nurgle's Blessing, but it should be fine. I'll just barrel through it in my usual fashion. Saving the prisoners, saving the prisoners.
The locals come to trespass in the temple of our god. They scream and resist and fight us. But our god has been in this temple longer than their families have had names. And those who come will be sacrificed.
Okay, fight over. Temple cleansed. I love when the boss fight is over in an instant. You know, that boss used to actually be tough because it was technically capable of killing you. But, well, not anymore. Oh, what? This place does not even have a... okay, you know what? I'm gonna be smart and do the smart thing. I'm gonna run straight into the PvP area. I know I say I'm doing the smart thing, and I know this is probably not wise, but running through the PvP area will allow me to get to the waypoint I need, and then from there to the Halls of the Penitent. So, time to go fast. Okay, now we can go to the Halls of the Penitent. There we go. Okay, now let's go try summoning this guy. Interesting. Okay, and now we're gonna leave the dungeon and do it again. I saw something else at the end there. Well, that's exactly it, my friend. He's supposed to be an endgame boss. I think I'm doing something wrong. Unless they really are so weak, then I've got nothing else I can do, but I'll try resetting the dungeon and going back in. There must be something I'm missing. They can't be so weak, can they? There must be something I am not seeing. Unless I'm somehow born as such a legend that I can instantly annihilate everything. Which should not be the case. We shall see. Now. Oh, I see. So to get the Stygian version... So all of these versions of the bosses, to get the real bosses, to get the real version of the bosses, we're gonna need a lot more power. We're gonna need the pit. So that's a shame. I haven't accessed the pit just yet. I mean, I can go in, but I'm gonna go in once I hit level 100. So, bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Now I know. Now I know the truth. Okay, let's go to the blacksmith, see if there's anything else that we can junk. With new aspects? No? Okay. Then we sell for gold. Sold. For completing the Helltide vendor? Yes, I think you do. But ultimately, to get them, like to really get them, we're gonna need to go beyond. And that's okay, I like that. I like going beyond. And the pit, that presents the perfect challenge for me. But only once I'm ready. Let's go to the conclave. Time to go whoop some butt. Well, I'll probably finish it on the next session I get, but tomorrow there definitely won't be a Diablo 4 session. Maybe Friday? We'll see. It depends on how hot the new Helldivers 2 update is. Might have to dedicate a good few days to it. Alright. Okay, so far so good. The game is kind of hanging on the update, Daniel. Oh, I'm not streaming for much longer. I'm actually gonna... about 22 minutes at most. So yeah, I usually end around 1:30-ish. Might be slightly earlier, but not by much. But yeah, everything is pretty much hanging on this next update. I'll tell you that much. And I get it. I get it. You know? People are tired of waiting for what they feel is a good update that won't come, so it is pretty much hanging on the next update. But a new passive that lets you box hulks, I am doubtful that that'll be the case, but you can always pray, my friend. You can always pray. Search the slain villagers for the laboratory key. Ah, I loosely remember what we're supposed to do. I've like long since forgotten what I'm supposed to do here, and I'm just thinking to myself, what's the key? Then I remember. Yum yum yum. There you are, villager boy. Next villager. Searched. Nothing. Ah. Laboratory key found. Laboratory doors here. Package acquired indeed. Now according to this one, we have to slay all enemies. Okay, easy peasy. Nice. Level 96. I need to get darkness to 15 now. Because this one will be crucial. Alright, heading out. I think I should have time for one last nightmare dungeon. Although I gotta admit, the loot on that one was doggy doo-doo. Okay. Collapse vault. Looks like I can go fast on this one. Let's finish in style. Same time, yes. I need to get the final skill. Once I have that, life gets a whole lot easier. Actually, you know what? I'll get this first, because it's much more important. If I get that, should be settled. Just this one. Hulking Monstrosity. Doubles the damage of my Golem. It's insane. Once you have that, your Golem is basically going to rip and tear until it's done. That plus the Darkness Glyph will basically turn your shadow damage into something insane. So there's that. It's basically just a very, very dangerous way to turn yourself into this absolute monster. And I mean serious monster.
The buzzing, the incessant buzz.
I gotta say though, I'm kind of surprised that I ended up at this level. I expected way higher. Might be my arrogance in saying so, but I actually expected around like 97, 98. I didn't think I was gonna get a full 100, but 96 is rough, genuinely. But I had to test the Helldive leveling as well, so kind of reminds me of that one time I tried to reach level 100, but I literally only got half the way. This happened in like season 1 or 2 as well, and I was like, damn, I did like, but back then I did like 5-6 hours, and I was like, bro. And by the end of it, I just couldn't reach that level 100. I was left with like 4 levels left to earn, but the last 4 levels, like, I know that the next stream I do is gonna easily blow me through those levels, but right now, sorry, back then it was like, oh, terrible. I was like so disappointed because I knew that it would be another long slog of like 5-6 hours, and that was with me spamming some of the best dungeons and with like party bonuses and everything. Yeah, I've gotten it to 100 in like season 0, season 1. So I'm no stranger to it. Oh, Curse Well, my favorite. This will give me a whole bunch of XP. So yeah, I'm no stranger to it, but damn, it ain't easy. But the journey in those times was such an insane slog that, yeah, no. Now at least it's a semi-pleasant slog. Still a slog, but semi-pleasant slog, you know? But all you need is one good cursed event like that during your dungeon, and bada bing, bada boom. You get so much good stuff. For a second, I heard what I thought sounded like a treasure goblin, but I think it wasn't. Well. Oh. Okay, I hate this particular event. Having to kill all the eggs before they hatch is super annoying. Okay, that's clear. Ancient statue. There we are. Alright, come on, Hive boy. Hive master done. Darkness. Nice. 96.5. All right, nice job, Roland. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. I think I can end my session there. Today was good. Today was good. Now, it is unfortunate that we only got about 7 levels. I really thought I could go the full 11 tonight. But, well, being realistic, 7 whole levels in a 3-hour session is pretty darn good. And I'm not going to, not gonna lie about that. It is really, really solid. And I mean really solid, so that I'm pretty happy with. Okay. You should play what helps you relax, my dear friend. That is the way. But for now, yay! We have done it.
1,000 salutations, Wanderer.
Things are done and we are good.
Powerful calling.
Some of these skins are alright. Okay. Oh, I have a Tree of Whispers. I didn't realize that. Whoops. I'll head to the Tree of Whispers and grab that before I go. I literally always forget about it. And I saw, hey, wait, Grim Favors. Sometimes you do enough Grim Favors, it can boost your XP as well, and I literally always forget.
It is done.
Give me a collection of rings. Should be enough points. At least I got one more Paragon point out of that. Okay. Let's clean up the inventory and then time to rest. Okay, good. Nothing to junk, so sell it all. All right, we're done for the session. Thank you to everybody who hung out today. It was an absolute pleasure. Got a chance to test my little counter as well. Now tomorrow for Helldivers, we'll probably change this into a death counter, but it should be fun. Thank you all very much. All right, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, you degenerates, stop going on about the damn nurses. All right, if a lady ever stepped into the stream, I tell you, you guys would make them so uncomfortable. Like, calm the fuck down, guys. Jesus. Okay, save your degeneracy for Pornhub. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow, alright? Don't do anything weird while I'm gone. Good night.